So let's go over our try questions. Our formula, because this was a diameter, was pi times d. This is not a multiple of 7. So we're really just getting an estimated answer. Our answer in terms of pi is just 18 d, and our units are inches. But our estimated, then we would actually multiply by 3.14, and that's where our calculator is very handy. So we have 18 times 3.14 is approximately 56 and 52 hundredths inches. So really we don't have an actual, right? How did we do there? Pretty good? All right, then you had to fill in the table. Talk to me about this first row. Where did you start on this first row? Yes. The radius was 9. So then you said for the circumference 3.14 times what? Which we already did. Approximately 56.52. All right, someone tell me about this row. Yes? The diameter is 5, so the circumference is pi times 5, approximately 15.7. And then you had to do a little bit of working backwards on this one. How did we do this? What'd you do? 6.28 divided by pi, because we're looking for d here. And what did you get when you did that? 1.9, and we're going to round that to what? To 2. So the diameter is 2, so the radius is 1. Very nice job. All right, then I asked you to try this. You did have to do some measuring. Did you make sure that you were measuring in centimeters? So it said measure. Now they didn't give us the center, so we're just kind of estimating. Did you get about 7? All right, and that was your diameter or your radius? Diameter is about 7 centimeters. So what is our answer in terms of pi? Remember our formula is pi times d. So we get what? 7 pi centimeters. We have some units there, so let's use them. Yes, sir. We can do 22 over 7 for our actual answer. Do you want to do that one next? All right, so we would say 7 times, well, I did it backwards, times 22 over 7. What do we know about 7 times 22 over 7? What do we get? Just what? Just 22, because 7 goes into 7 once, 7 goes into 7 once. So this is, the actual answer is 22 centimeters. If we estimated it, we would use 3.14 times 7. 3.14 times 7, and we get 21.98. So this one is a much better answer, right? 21 and 98 hundredths centimeters. How did we do there? Did you measure? Okay, if you don't measure well on that one, you're going to struggle. Complicated circumference. So this says the diameter of the larger circle is 20. You have to find the difference between the circumference of the larger and the circumference of the smaller. What was your strategy here? What was your strategy? Mm-hmm. Uh-huh. Oh, 20 minus 6, and that's going to give us what? So this smaller diameter is 14, right? Because the larger one, so we can find the circumference of the big one. I'm going to put B for big and S for small. We can find the circumference of the smaller. Oh, wait, 14 is a what? So can I use 22 over 7 here? All right, so we can use our calculator for 3.14 times 20. And we got 62.8. But what happens here? We can cross-reduce and get what? 7 goes into 7 once, 7 goes into 14 twice, so top times top, bottom times bottom. The circumference of this one is 44, and it says the difference, so we got to subtract these. 62 and 8/10 minus 44 is 18.8 centimeters difference. Oh, what are we? No, millimeters, excuse me, millimeters. Colby did something different. What did you do, Colby? Yeah, tell me what you did on that one. You told me, what is the difference between the two diameters? This was 20 and this one was 14. So what's our difference? 6, right? So we could say, what if we did this? 3.14 times 6. What do we get? 18.84. So you could have done that as well. A couple ways. I misunderstood what you told me you did. So our assignment today is going to be reviewing what we just talked about with circumference. So I've given you 3 circles, and I want you to tell me what is the radius, choose one from here, what is the diameter, and what is the circumference. Now, we're not going to draw lines for this. All I want you to do, so obviously the diameter of this one is 14. So down here where we see the 14, we're going to put a number 1 next to it because that goes with number 1. Does that make sense? All right. And then, so you'll have a 1 in this column, a 2 and a 3, a 1, 2, and a 3, and a 1, 2, and a 3. Then we have some word problems. If it helps you to draw a picture of that circle and label it like we practiced, feel free to do that. There's one more multi-step word problem on the back about a Ferris wheel. There is a picture there. What a cute little Ferris wheel. So if you feel like you need to label this, that would be fine. We are going to grade this tomorrow. This is going to be a grade because we already did a try assignment. But if you have any questions, I want you to let me know, okay?